We've been a part of this church since the early days when we met in Roger and Vonnie's home in their lounge. Then we moved to the library, and then we moved to the Kloof Senior Primary School, and then to this building. But so many incredible changes have taken place over the years, and it's been an absolute privilege to be a part of that.
Yes, and I just loved my children growing up in this house and seeing how Kim and Craig's lives have been impacted.
So back in the day in 2007, there were literally only 4 children's church volunteers. And you know, as you can imagine, this place was absolute chaos on a Sunday. Kids running around everywhere, and I just really remember the other teachers getting irritated at me because me and my group was so loud. We just kept on distracting their lessons.
But now we've got these dividers up here, which are just fantastic. When we do the lessons, we can close them off, have our little time with them, rock it out. For worship, it is just amazing. We open them up, we've got this wide space, have an awesome worship back behind us. Sometimes we have over 100 kids. We are just so grateful for this.
I did the Alpha course, and it just completely changed my life. And I love the fact that it's changing lives so much that I try and encourage everyone to do the Alpha course. I've invited about 25 of my mates, including Andrew, who's my brother.
Yeah, Alpha course is great, as Greg said. This is the second time I'm doing it, and to see the changes that has happened to Greg over the times that he's been in this church has been a real eye-opener. And if it can change Greg, it can change anyone.
So I started coming to 412 back in 2011, and honestly, I was just coming for the jaw. But soon, God started doing something so drastic in my life, and He started making all these changes, and I only hoped that He could do the same for my family.
We were bringing Heathcliff to church every week to youth, and noticed the changes and what a cool kid he was becoming. And one Christmas he invited me to come to the Christmas service, and it felt like home, and I've been there ever since. I was baptized in the church earlier this year.
My life has come to a complete change through the ministries of Kloof Harvest Church. I remember I started in grade 6 and 7 in Globe, then moved on to 412 now. And honestly, my life has become something I never thought it would be. And it helped me when I went down to live in Ganyam with the kids. And I just can't believe how much my life has changed just through me coming to the Kloof Harvest Youth because of family and the love that I received.
I grew up at Kloof Harvest, attending children's church and then going on to eventually be part of a team who helped to set up youth with Colin and Hilt and Tam and Norm. And I eventually also met my gorgeous husband at Kloof Harvest. So I'm eternally grateful for everything that Harvest has been in our lives.
Nowadays we are living in Pretoria with our 2 beautiful boys. And outside of our professional lives, we are currently serving as service pastors at Hillsong Church in Pretoria.
I'm grateful for Kloof Harvest Church because it was there that I truly learned what it was to love, serve and build God's house. It was there that I feel like I stepped into my calling, I found my identity in Christ, and I truly found out what my greatest passion was, and it was building the house of God. And as a result of Kloof Harvest Church, I can proudly say that I am the young adults pastor at our city campus here at Hillsong Church Australia.
Since Harvest upgraded your facilities to host the GLS, you have been nothing but exceptional. You've always been the first site that has been sold out, and you have reached leaders from 80 different churches in your community. And this would never have happened if Harvest was still in Roger and Vonnie's lounge.
Because one life has changed, I now get to explore.
Because my life was changed, I am trusting God for a revival in my school.
Because his life has changed, my life is now being changed.
Because lives are being changed at Harvest, people's lives around SA and the world are being impacted.
And we can't wait to see what happens next.